Hey everyone, welcome to Endless Bricks. Today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO set 70620 Ninjago City with 4,867 pieces. So I actually purchased this set about 3 years ago. Did not have the display room for it, so I waited to build it until recently once I built out my home office and had room to display it properly. So that's what I went ahead and did, and I wanted to discuss it with you guys. So even though it's an older set, I wanted to kind of walk you through it and give you kind of the highlights and details. That way, if you come across it and you want to pick it up, for sale on Bricklink or another third-party site, definitely do. It's a great set, and I think you would really enjoy building it like I did. We're going to start at the bottom and work our way up, and just in this broad overview, you're going to see a lot of the detail that they put into this set. So you have the old town level, kind of that mid new high rise on top of it, and at the very top we've got a sushi restaurant and then the communication tower here. It's a really detailed set, a lot of great building features. It was really fun to build. Took a total of about, I'd say, 8 hours to build cumulative over a few days, but it really did have a lot of nifty little building techniques that really bring out this Asian theme that's really prevalent in Ninjago City. And as you see, there's a lot of detail, quite a few stickers in this build, but there's really a lot of detail packed into everything, from the pipes and the little air conditioners on the side all the way down to the hundreds of trans blue tiles that you can build up for the water feature. And then there's an elevator here on the side, and we'll show the functionality of that later as we go through the play features of this set. But really a detailed set, really fun to build, and it was a good challenge as well for the experienced builder. So here on the bottom level, you're going to see a lot of the vegetation that comes in the set. There's some frogs built in, and it's just a really fun build. There's a tea shop here, and if you look down, you'll see the minifigures that go in there. And over to the right here, you have a bedroom that's kind of that traditional Asian style with the mattress on the floor. And then if you remove this and open it up, little fun play feature, just a sliding door. That's really a nifty way to build that. And if you remove, sorry for the awkward camera here, but if you remove that, down in there, you're going to see the maintenance area with the robot that comes with the set, and he works on cleaning up the Ninjago City and keeping it clean for everybody. And over here on the left side, there's a fishmonger with some fish and a crab. Sorry, hard to get a camera in there, so I apologize for the broad view. And then, of course, the boat that sits in the water there, but of course you can place that in various positions. A nice little sticker there. Some really good art direction and some really good minifigures. On the second level here, you've got an advertisement for Ninjago. You've also got a fish restaurant, a crab restaurant, I should say, an ATM that does function, and the comic book store. Above that, you have the residence the apartment for some of the main characters, and of course, a clothing store for a variety of clothing items for our Ninjago characters. And as you see here, this is a really nifty built-in feature. If you pull this door out and push the sign, out come some replacement posters for the advertisement. And there's one for a truck, there's one for Galador, and then it appears to be a monster movie. And then the crab shop with the nifty built crab out front, and then the various tools that you would need to cook in this restaurant. And if you open up this little grill here, you'll see there's an uncooked crab in it. And then we come out to the outside, there's a little knob. We're going to turn that. And if we turn that knob, magically, our crab is cooked. So that's another cool play feature that's kind of built into this set. And there's several of those that are just small little things, but they really do add to the overall aesthetic of the set. And then here we have our clothing store, or just store in general. Some cell phones on the wall, some clothing, various hats, a skateboard, and then through here you have the apartment for Lloyd and his mom, a couple of bunk beds, some shelving with some various knickknacks on them. Just a really neat little build that worked out really well in such detail in such a small space. If we remove the apartment, underneath that is the comic book store, and you're going to see various comics for sale. Looks like a wand, some posters, some various minifigure action figures on the left there, a ray gun. And then if we remove that section even further, it allows you to get just a little bit deeper into the comic book store and see some of the details. And altogether, it's a pretty tall store, but it works out really well. At the top of Ninjago City, you have the communications tower here, and then you also have the sushi restaurant. The cool thing about this sushi restaurant is the sushi conveyor actually turns. So just by turning it, there's no wheels or anything special in there. It's just these chain links that kind of work based on friction, and it works out really well. Behind that sushi restaurant is a bathroom with a sliding door. You've got a well-built toilet in there and a sink for everybody, and an air freshener made out of some cherries to keep everything smelling good. And then in the back, like I mentioned, there's an elevator that will bring you all the way from the bottom of the old city, right here, all the way. We can get it out here. Sorry about that. All the way right back up, and that works out really well. And you add each one of these sections as you're building up the city, so it's really easy to do. And kind of the brief, broad overview of the city, it's a really big set. If you've got the room to display it, it's a really good display piece. It does go together well with Ninjago City docks and the gardens, both of which I have in my build pile that I've got to get together and add to this. But it's a really beautiful set, a lot of great building techniques, a lot of details everywhere. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be bringing you more builds soon. Until then, this has been Endless Bricks. Have a good day.